Hey everyone! New comic book day, the best day of the week. Peter Parker Comics here. How's it going? So it's December, I couldn't tell you. The 19th? Sounds right? 18th. I think it's the 18th. 2019. This was a bigger week. I think they doubled up next week's books, the Christmas books. Most of them came out this week, so it was kind of a double week for a lot of people. And then next week, they're going to be only like I heard only like 10 to 15 new titles coming out next week, so a slimmed down Christmas week of New Comic Book Day. So, I'm just going to jump right into it. These are my new books. These were a couple freebies. I got this Iron Man 2020 calendar. We'll get through. I got an extra one to send, two extra ones I can send in my next orders. Pardon the mess. I'm still working on rearranging stuff behind me. I got this Bang #1 free preview. Anytime I can get something free, I take it. Because most of my orders, if you aren't or didn't know this already, I have an Instagram account and I do a little eBay, but mostly Instagram where I sell my books. And 99% of my orders come with freebies. I always take a hit on shipping. Like I'll pay for at least $1 or $2 of it, if not all of it. I have free shipping options if you spend enough money. I do multi-purchase discounts, and what else can I say? Pretty good deals. I usually match the lowest price on eBay if it's not already cheaper. I take offers. Holds always available. Always do holds. I know a lot of you got holiday stuff, expenditures, so you can't really buy stuff for yourself right now, but I'll hold it for you. I'll hold books as long as you need. That's Suyadam. Arthur Sudam. Fucking comic shop news, stupid. But won't be long till one of these comic shop news advertises some new character that comes out, and then that comic shop news is the true first and ends up being worth a good chunk of money. Ridiculous. Alright, so just if you want, feel free to follow me on Instagram. And subscribe here if you want as well, but I'll have more content on IG, and that's where I do all my comic sales. But whatever, you get it. So, Annihilation Scourge. This Annihilation thing is pretty cool. I didn't read all. I read Alpha, and I read the Silver Surfer one, and the Nova one, and Fantastic Four. I did not read Beta Ray Bill, so I read all of them except that part. This one wraps it up. I can't remember at the end. It's like I know Sentry showed up at the end, but it was like Silver Surfer and Sentry, like the Silver Sentry. It's kind of cool. So check that out, or get it in like a trade, little compendium of all. I think it's 5 issues, and the other books were a connecting cover. I don't know how much it takes off the original Annihilation run. I didn't really read that. I have book 1, but I never really read the series. This is a hot book this week. I don't know if it has been clarified that yet, but it's the first War Widow. I think there's a couple characters in it, but you're getting like Brood Thor right there. This is Starbrand Reborn Part 2. But at the end, it shows Black Widow in like Iron Man armor type thing, like a futuristic. Kind of like if you mix Black Widow with Darkhawk. That's kind of how I took it. War Widow. We could get something like that in Black Widow movie. It'll be a while before we get anything else Black Widow. So for this to like spike up and be a hot book, or to like be a expensive book down the road, it's gonna take her showing up in like a movie, which is gonna have to be now or never. But I don't really see them throwing her in a fucking metal suit or a super suit at the end. But maybe, there's supposed to be multiple Black Widows. Maybe there's all sorts of little Black Widow Easter eggs. Plus, the movie's been done for a while, and this just came out today, so I don't see any chance of that. But what if, they might do like a what if or something down the road, or bring back War Widow as like a regular character. I don't really know. Pretty cool. I know a lot of like the Soviet super soldiers, Ursa Major, the bear. A lot of the Crimson Dynamo characters, a lot of the Soviet characters are jumping up in value just because people are speculating on anything they can that's going to be in Black Widow. I got the Eternals facsimile came out. This is one of the few Marvel #1s. It's the first appearance as well, isn't it? That I don't have. I did not like Kirby's be his return to Marvel, right? Because he went and did New Gods, Fourth World, all that stuff. Mr. Miracle, Demon, Olmec, I think was him. Sandman, a few others. And then I think after that, so that was like early 70s? Or maybe he was did Eternals first. I think he came back. So in the late 70s, it was Eternals, and then he got back on Captain America in the 200s. And that was like, yeah, that was like 78 to maybe like 82, 83. So yeah. The old timeline of the King. So Daredevil, 15? Daredevil 15 is out. Great book. I'm big champion of Daredevil. I mean, just in general, he's one of my favorite characters, but this series, the Chip Zdarsky one, and Cicchetto does a lot of the art. Yeah, he's still doing it. Cicchetto. Marco. I don't know how I feel about this 2020 variant. Kind of gay. But, yeah, I think I would have rather had 2 copies of this version, but what are you gonna do? Wellington came out. There's a few IDW #1s in here. And yeah, I'm not sure how centered I am. I've probably been off to the right. Wellington #1 from the creator of Lore. Looks interesting. I'll give almost all #1s a chance. Batman 85. Extra size epic finale. It's finally over. I don't know if it's not the end of Batman, I don't think. But I think it's the end of City of Bane. So finally wrapping that shit up. Finally! My God. And I think it's Tom King's last issue. So, yes. About fucking time. Vampire State Building. I could not pass up that swipe. I don't think I got book 2, but I got a couple copies of issue 1. Maybe now I'll hunt down a 2 just so I can read them all. But great cover swipe. You know it. You love it. The Visitor. I didn't love the regular cover. I just got this because it was a sketch, but I wanted to check it out anyway for just being a #1. I like my blank covers. I do cover swipes on them. Gung Ho, Black Sheep. I didn't know if this was like a brand new series, or if like Gung Ho has been around and this is like a subtitle, like Black Sheep. This is a spinoff or something. But from what I gathered, it's new. And this is a Walking Dead swipe. Isn't that like the cover of the compendium or something? I'm not sure. But it's Walking Dead homage. Okay. Prison Alert. Another gorgeous Wonder Woman. This looks just like the one from last month or 2 months ago. They're getting pretty repetitive. But I like that her torso there. What do you want to call that? Whatever. Blends into the background. Prison's great. I don't know. I'm not getting sick of her yet, but all of her Wonder Woman stuff is pretty repetitive. Narcos #1. Narcos. A bunch of true believers here. You got Moon Dragons. This is Iron Man 50. 55 is Thanos. This would be 57. I'm not sure. But Gil Kane cover for sure. Super Adaptor. That's Tales of Suspense. 82. Let's see. Iron Man got the odd numbers. So this would have been 82 or 80. 80 or 82. I think it's 82. So these are all for like the Annihilation characters. I don't know why they didn't do a Beta Ray Bill one. They did everybody else. Mantis. That's Avengers 115. I'm pretty sure. I think. And then this Odin Power one's pretty dope. I don't know what book this is taken from. Ugh, Simonson though. Oh, okay. Duh. I've seen that cover. The brothers Odin. Odin Borson. Also, this new Eternals, like, I think it was an annual or one shot came out today, but I passed on it. Hoping that doesn't have, like, it's Eternals Secrets of the Marvel Universe. I'm hoping there's not, like, some sneaky little cameo in there that's, like, going to be a hot book before the movie comes out. Ooh, this Man-Wolf thing coming out looks cool. I like Man-Wolf. Mr. John Jameson. And then Super Scroll was the last one. That's Thor 142. Pretty sure. 140 something. 142. Avengers was 112, not 115. Super Adaptoid was 84, not 82. And then I'm not opening this one to find out, but I think it's in the 50s. 54. I'm going to say 54. So it'd be the book before Thanos, right? Thanos bot, the robot. It's like the biggest misinterpretation ever, is that Iron Man 55 is not the first Thanos, it's the first Thanos robot. And if anything, it's a cameo, a behind the scenes. Because you get him like at the end, after the robot's destroyed. You see like his shadow, or he's kind of like, I think he's shadowed off, or it's you see like from behind, or something like that. And we're like, oh, he just says something nefarious. But like, that's a cameo. That's completely a cameo. Even if you could see him, that'd still be a cameo. But like, it's literally, my interpretation of cameo is behind the scenes, or you see like a hand, or a leg, or their shoulder, or they're on a TV screen, or they're shadowed off, or you see part of them, it's obscured, like, oh, their face is blurred, but you see them, you know, like, Mary Jane revealing herself at the end, like, for, like, 5 straight issues, you just see, like, oh, she's blocked by the lamp, she's blocked by a word bubble, you see her, but her head, you don't see her head, you know, it's just like they were dragging along a cameo, and finally you get her. I don't call Hulk 180s not a cameo, that is a first appearance, you see all of them. The Venom, fucking 300 is not the first Venom. 299 is, if anything, 299 is first Venom, and 298 you could call a cameo. Sure, I'd say 298's first Venom cameo, which is still a first. He appears, he's in it, but you see like his hand, and then you see, I want to say all of him, but it's shadowed off. So I mean that's a cameo. It's behind the scenes. It's not a full view of it. 299, you see all of it, full page. You know, they name him, I think, and he speaks. That's the first appearance. It's the same as Hulk 180. You see Wolverine. He's stalking right there. You see a full page of him. You know who he is. You know it's coming. That's a first appearance. It's the first time he appeared. Now 181's his first cover. 181's more valuable. That doesn't change the fact that he came before that. The Lolo Woods, another Hill House book. I'm getting all of them so far. I like Basketful of Heads was good. First 2 issues were good. It might be up to 3. Cult Classic number 3. This book's good. I recommend that. Creature from Vault. Family Tree number 2. But what I was saying is, what was I saying? Oh, one that's kind of maybe iffy is Gambit. It's X-Men Annual 14. He's in like 2 or 3 panels. He talks. But they're small. It's tiny, like, it's a tiny panel, but he's drawn really, really tiny from, like, a far-off view. I mean, he's there. You see all of him. He's there. He talks. But that's more of a cameo. It's kind of I don't think that they name him. They might call him Remy, or they might just briefly say Gambit. But I think he's barely named. He barely talks. He's only on a panel or 2. It's smaller. He's not really appearing. He's just kind of in the story. He's not contributing to the story. He's not, like, a focus by any means. I call that first appearance, but I will accept people saying, like, yeah, it's a cameo. 266 is his first full appearance. Yeah, it's his first full appearance. It doesn't mean his first appearance wasn't before that, though. You can have a first appearance. Not every first appearance before the first full needs to be labeled cameo. People are mislabeling the term cameo and full. They never used to really use those words. They might have said, like, cover appearance or something. And as I'm saying, when it was behind the scenes or shadowed off, that would be a cameo. But, like, people are throwing around those terms like full appearance so loosely now. Like Lady Thor, Jane Foster Thor has like 7 cameos. She has like 7 first appearances before she really gets a full appearance. People are being way too picky about that because it's a way you can make American Jesus. Cool book. Got both covers that I saw. It's just a way to make more money off books you normally wouldn't have been selling. Like, rather than there just being one Venom key, there's 12 Venom keys. Rather than there being just but one 180 and 181 for Wolverine, now there's advertisements that came before it. Now you can get that Thor and Daredevil 115, you know, the little advertisement things. Every character now has 2 extra cameos and 3 extra first appearances before their full appearance, or you're dragging out like, yeah, normally that's been his first appearance, but really 2 months later he fully appeared in an origin story. That's going to be his first full appearance now. Like, everyone's got so many firsts now. Third printing of Undiscovered Country. I don't know if I got a second, but I did get both covers of cover A, or a couple of them. I did not get issue 2. That's issue 2. I did not get issue 2. I need to pick that up. Read Only Memories. Memories read only. Read Only Memories. Another IDW number 1. This one looks good. From Mid-Boss. But I don't know. It's just like, it's a whole key collector thing. It's just a way to like put a spotlight on books that normally would have been dollar books or worthless, or now it's a way to like sell more books and have more books be valuable. Which, you know, when you're in the comic selling game, that's not always a bad thing, but when you're in the comic collecting game, it's a pain in the ass because it makes a lot of nothing books hard to obtain. The 2020 variant of Amazing Spider-Man, they did a Vulture 2099, which is what I was thinking this was, and I was like, you already have a 2099 of this guy. Why are you changing the look? But I guess in 79 years he's gonna change you more. Looks weird. Looks okay. I don't know. Must be like a dystopian world if he's going backwards with this technology. And then to wrap it up, I got the Commissioner, Year of the Villain thing. I did not pick up that Wonder Woman Black Label magazine thing that I wanted to get. Was it Dead something? Kind of wish I would have got that. It looked really cool. It's who's doing the art of it? The artist is really fucking good. Shoot, I follow him on Instagram. I'm not sure. And I'm also not sure how much time I got left. Got about 5 minutes. I think I'm just gonna wrap it up. I usually show up this wall behind me when I have extra time. What is that guy's name? Oh, it's hold on. Let me think. I need quiet. Shit, it's not on the tip of my tongue. Whatever. But that book looked really good. The art in it's amazing. There's like a bulked up Hulk version of Cheetah, I think. It's pretty gory. I think she like smashed some dude's, like hits some guy so hard with this weapon it like bursts him in half or something. I was just skimming through it, but it looked good. I kind of threw that shelf together. I can show that off. But I gotta get going. I got a dentist appointment. So comment down below what your favorite book I got was, or I don't know. Comment your picks of the week. What are your favorites that you got? What are you reading? What's what's on top of your read list? What's your priority for this week? I can show you this. So those of you that think you'll never be able to get or afford Spider-Man 1 through 9, you can always go after the Marvel Tale reprints. You know, you can get the Spider-Man Classics or the... There's a few versions of it. You can get the Euro variants. I have those as well, which are pretty fucking accurate. But this Marvel Tale board is fucking perfect to me. These were 9 of my first comics that I picked up because, you know, I figured $2 or $3 each is a lot. It's gonna save me a lot more money than buying 200 or 300 each, or 2,000 or 3,000 each for some of them. So, whatever. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I do want to go through these soon. It's all the B covers since they started that whole like DC Rebirth thing. These are all B covers I don't really care about. Like ones I'm gonna sell eventually. Ones I keep are already in their respective boxes. So this was last week, so I picked that up. It's fucking cool. My favorite figures. Sorry, I'm just showing off junk in my room now. 2 of these because I'm gonna open one soon so I can have the comic. But Spider-Man 2099, my favorite character. All right, guys, that's enough. So thanks for watching. Happy hunting, and yeah, I don't know. Peace.